Here, grab some of it. Come here. Go ahead, grab yourself a handful.
Welcome to the next level.
Let's talk about farming for a second. Not talking about potatoes, not talking
Wish I
about
had a
veggies,
flashlight.
talking about farming and DBD. Next level taken here. Take a look at Murderer's Row here, in particular these two names. Now, I'm not telling you to harass these people. They're not on PlayStation. I don't know if they're on Xbox, Nintendo Switch. They could be on toaster ovens. I have no clue. That's beside the point. The killer was on PlayStation. I'm going to give you this match in its entirety just to make a point. I've said it a million times. I don't like farming. I'm not a fan of it. I don't find it entertaining. It does nothing for me. I would rather get camped than tunneled, and that's not fun. I'd rather get slugged, and I hate that. But I really have a disdain for farming. It does nothing for me. The only people that want to farm in particular are the worst killers. They're just doing it to get free blood points, just to level up for the XP. And if you want to do that, that's fine. If you want to work together, survivors and killer, that's fine. Survivors don't want to die necessarily. Killer still wants his points. Everybody goes home happy, supposedly, in a perfect world. I don't like it. For me, it's boring. Here I am doing my best impression of Dwight. I didn't know where the killer was, and I didn't want to go down early, but that's beside the point. So for me, the best part of DBD is the chases. As a survivor, I love them, seeing how long I can evade the killer, loop them, pallet stun them a bunch of times, see if they'll give up the chase just because I'm difficult to pin down. As a killer, I hate chases. When I'm killer, I don't want to get in a long-winded chase and then 3 gens are popped by the time I down somebody. That gets a little annoying. So now, with that said, I rarely camp and tunnel, but every now and again, I will switch up the strat and use it because I don't want to become predictable. I don't think any killer should be predictable. The survivor should never know, oh, the doctor's going to play just like this. Oh, Trapper's going to do this every single time. No, you want to stay unpredictable. Camping and tunneling is not against the game's bylaws. It's no problem with that. There's ways around that. If you camp, guess what? Everybody's doing gens. Pop, pop, pop. You're out. Maybe that one person dies, maybe. Also, you can kamikaze the save. There's ways to get the person off the hook. BT, obviously. DS. That's beside the point here. This guy's farming. The killer. They're farming with him. I don't know. They pretty quickly figured out that they were all in it to farm. I wasn't. RPD's a huge map. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Devs did a great job with it. To me, farming is boring. I don't get anything out of it. I guess you can get blood points out of it. There's not even a blood point event. There was a weekend where we got double blood points. There was an anniversary event that lasted forever where you got a bazillion blood points. You got blood points just for logging in at times. This does nothing for me. I've got enough blood points. I've got all my characters pretty much leveled up to where I want them to be. I don't need the blood points. I don't care about the blood points. This is just, it's predictable. It's boring. That's not how I want to spend my 10, 15, 20 minutes. This is why I liked Friday the 13th in the sense that at least it had a timer. 20 minutes. You're either escaping, you're surviving, you're dying, but there was a set timer. Before they had the endgame collapse, somebody could run the timer out forever, open the gates, and just sit there, and sit there, and sit there, and sit there. You get the point. What I'm trying to say is, I don't like farming, and I've made that well known in plenty of live streams. I've bitched about it quite a bit. Farming does nothing for me. I don't want to take part in it. I find it boring as hell. I'm sure every DBD player at some point in time has farmed. I've actually never done it as killer that I can think of, that I can recall. In a custom match, fooling around. But aside from that, when I'm playing killer, I play it serious, and I'm in a whole different mindset. Now, sometimes people escape, sometimes they don't. It is what it is, but I'm going out there with a mindset. I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Hook, 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 kill, kill, kill. Nobody escaped. Nobody do gens. That's just what I'm there for. And if you have fun, you have fun. If you don't, you don't. Sometimes they're good matches, sometimes they're not. That's DBD. That's fine. Here, I'm just trying to get the gens done. I'm just trying to get out. I want to go to the next match. It's not fun. I don't have a problem with the map. Maybe the killer did. Maybe the survivors did. I don't know. It's not a bad map. With that said, I just wanted to leave. Okay. This guy, I guess, wasn't happy that I wasn't partaking in the farming. So 10-10 is the mark you want to skip ahead to, because I'm rambling on a bit. But if you want to see the match in its entirety, that's fine. I'm going to continue talking. I'm annoyed that I got body block sandbag not once but twice by my teammates. Not only that I'm working with the killer to farm points, but I was the only one that got killed. So they worked with the killer to have me eliminated. The Elodie, in a sense, she seems like she wasn't working with the two of them. I'm not 100% sure whose side she was on. She was definitely farming with the killer. Again, I like the chases, so I got an extended chase with him. Hit him with a pallet a couple times. I'm sure he wasn't a big fan of that. Was doing gens. I don't know if he's a big fan of that. I have no desire to make a 10, 15, 20-minute match turn into 30, 40 minutes of farming. It does nothing for me. I'm a high rank already. I get nothing out of it. I'm just trying to see if I can escape or not. That's it. I'm just here to have a good time. Usually I play with friends. This is why I don't play with randoms. This is exactly why I don't play with randoms. It was my first match on PlayStation of the night. I would just like to see something done about the farming. Again, no double XP, no anniversary event. There's nothing that was going on at the time. I love the anniversary event. I love double XP events. I love all that stuff. But there's no sense in farming if that's not going on. Even then, I'm not a fan of the farming. You can still get your points and play the game the quote-unquote correct way. I don't find it fun just feeding the killer points. The only killers that need to farm are bad killers primarily. Typically. It's the worst of the worst killers. That's the only way they can get points. That's the only way they're going to level up. I'll go on record as saying the only killers that farm for XP are killers that need to level up. They would have trouble hooking, killing. Forget about 4Ks. They'd have trouble killing one survivor. They would have trouble killing the survivors if they were all Stevie Wonders and Helen Keller. I just see more and more of the matches just turning into this. And it's fine every now and again. Boop the snoot. I get it. It is what it is. But I just don't find it fun. And more people seem to be doing it. And I guess it's not a bannable offense. But in a sense it is. I would think what these two did to me. Body blocking me to kill me. Not once, but twice. I'm pretty sure that's a bannable offense. So I'm calling them out. You call me salty, you call me whatever you want. I'm sure the comment section will be live. But I tried to message the dude again. He had messages off. Most people do. I see why. In a sense, I can see why I turned him off on Xbox briefly at one point in time. And I'm talking about even playing Killer or Survivor, doesn't matter. I would get nasty messages from survivors when I was Killer, whether they escaped or not. I would get nasty messages from fellow teammates. Your own teammates shouldn't be griefing you. That makes no sense to me. But it is what it is. I get called all sorts of names, every name in the book, names I'm not going to repeat here. I had somebody tell me that they were going to bleep me. I'm not going to repeat that. You can fill in the blanks there. Just the most cruelest, crudest things people could say was said to me. This guy didn't even have borrowed time. Like, he did that on purpose. And here they go, body blocking me. I don't know if Elodie did it on purpose. I don't know. But this whole match, it's just, it annoyed me beyond end. So I thought I would broadcast it and share it with the world. And I don't know. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about farming? You a fan of it? You think I'm taking it to heart too much? With that said, I want to say that we were playing up against a Twitch streamer the other day, and I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna embarrass him like I'm naming names here of these fools. But nor do I think anybody should go ahead and bully these people. I want behavior to deal with it. That's why I've gone ahead and broadcast the names. But it's not, and sort of to shame them. But it's not to get anybody bullying and harassing these people. But if you see these guys in your lobby and you're a solo, you may want to look for another lobby. Just saying. Here he is, such a fool. He dropped down. The only thing that I hate more than a killer that's farming is a killer that's AFK. Especially like a Wraith that has Insidious, because you'll never find him half the time. You're not getting any points out of that. You're not getting many points. You can cleanse all the totems. You can do all the It's not fun. I don't like playing games like that. I don't mind. The best matches to me are the matches where maybe half the team escapes, the other half doesn't, or maybe everybody escaped and it was really tense and you don't know everybody was on the death hook, or maybe you thought you had the game in the bag and everybody won, and then boom, at the end you screw up somehow and everybody ends up dead. Just lots of tension. Those are the best games to me. This guy's not even, I don't know what he's trying to do there. But this match to me, obviously I wasn't happy about any of it, how it went down. I don't know what the solution to farming is. A lot of people don't mind it, so it's probably never going to go away anyway. I don't necessarily think all of it should be bannable. If all four and the killer are down for that, then I guess knock yourself out. Not every killer does it, so it's not like it's too big of a problem. Not every survivor does it or wants to do it or is interested in it. But it's enough to where it's getting annoying, and I see it more and more now. And I'm just not down for it. I'm not down for teammates that are going to do stuff like that. Body block me from going to the exit. I don't even know what can be done about farming. I don't know if anything, I don't know if for 100% that what these two did, or three, was necessarily bannable. But at the time that this happened, I felt like it is, and I still do. So I just wanted to share this video. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. You're not going to hurt my feelings or anything if you disagree with me. Should have an exciting DBD montage coming with some funny clips and some highlights of me running and looping the killer a bit and just some glitches and things. With that said, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. You know what to do. Ring the bell. MySpace, Twitch, Mixer. I do thank you for watching, especially if you watched the whole video. It's been Next Level Taken. Till next time.